good to be back. It's Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. I'm on call this week. It's April 7th. And my first call, it is for a gas station store, one of those convenience stores. They have a deli cooler. I believe it's an open case, like a sandwich cooler, and it is down. I just spoke to the manager and they said that the cooler is at 70 degrees. Looks like it's completely down. So I'm on my way right now to see what the problem is. Those sandwich coolers in those places, they're self-contained equipment. Most of the time it is about to clean the condenser coil because nobody does it. And so that one, I don't remember exactly if that's the same case, but it's 70 degrees, so it's pretty much high. So I don't think that that's the problem. In that case, looks like it's completely down. So I'm on my way right now, and of course I was getting ready to take my kids to soccer practice when they called me. Thanks God my daughter was coming with me and she took my kids to soccer practice. Now that she has a driver license, you know, it makes my life a little easier for me. You know, when I'm not able to take my kids, you know, she can do it. So that eliminates some stress out of my life. So that's a good thing. Okay, I will show you in a minute what I got there. I got probably like 25 minutes driving to get there, and then I'll show you what the problem is. Alright, see you guys. Doesn't look like it's too dirty. The coil is all screwed up. This is the high pressure switch reset. I'm not gonna press it yet. Shut up. Compressor is dead. I mean dead. It's not working. It's not hot. Cannot believe that I got on service valves on the high side. Freaking unbelievable. Let me check again. Why they do that, man?
no service valves on the high side. Alright, I just reset the high pressure switch, nothing happens. So something else is going on here. I better go find out what the breaker is for this unit and kill the power before I keep playing with it. I don't want to get zapped. Should be this one. What is it? 16 sandwich. 16, 18. That one. Yeah. Look for the obvious. It looks pretty much right. The only thing that I don't like is that got a couple of wires. I mean connectors. Like partially melted down. I don't know if you can see that. Like that. This is the pressure switch over here. This is the high pressure switch, and now I noticed that they got another one here. That's the low pressure switch. So this is the high pressure switch. Signal is coming from here, from the controller. High pressure switch in series with the low pressure switch, and back to the controller. If this is make, the controller send signal to the compressor to come on, sending power to my coil on the contactor, which is this one over here. So we're gonna make sure that everything is fine. Alright, so the pressure switch is made. So the low pressure switch is good. Now we're gonna check the high pressure switch, which is the one with the red button. That's on the oscilloscope. Hello? Oh, okay. Can you text me the information over? Thank you. Alright, second call is already there. So let's keep going on. My high pressure switch, the one with the reset, is these two black ones. It's easy, you just have to follow the wires. Alright, so let's check this out. Alright. So both of the pressure switches are good. I hope it's not the controller. Contactor is brand new. I can see that. So we're gonna check if we got power in the coil anyways. We are inspecting the controller, making sure that all the wires are in place and nothing is burned or loose. This yellow wire is the one that it gives you power to the contactor coil. So this one is very important. I hope it's not the controller, because I don't have this controller in my truck. It's a Carol. and it looks like it's old as the unit. Alright, I just opened the contactor just to see how it is, and as you can see, it's in pretty good condition. It's clean, nothing burned, everything is in place. And this is what I told you about those wires and connectors, you know, they're black. Same thing on the bottom. Alright, one of the connectors, as I was removing the contactor, and one of the wires just came loose really easy. And it's this one, which is one of the one that are partially burned. So we're gonna try to fix this connector. Make it tighter. Put it back in place. This one is also pretty much loose, so we're gonna fix this up too. Alright, so we check the controller, pressure switches, contactor, everything seems to be fine, so we're gonna apply power to the unit and check. Alright, everything is checked. We checked the contactor. We know that the transformer is good. The transformer is giving power to my controller, and my controller is powered. Pressure switches are fine. So now we need to make sure that the controller is sending the signal to the contactor to pull in. Alright, we got the fans, the evaporator fans running. I can hear them. Let's see what else we got. She's maybe on a delay. See, she's holding the compressor and holding the fan. I'm assuming it's on delay. It's not on defrost, because if it is on defrost, this light should be on. So we may need to wait. Because the box is warm. It's dropping little by little. I would like to have a high side pressure reading, but since we don't have a service valve, it's not possible. I'm gonna brush the coil anyways. Now temperature is gonna take some time to drop. Take the temperature right at the evaporator. It's hard to know what the problem was. I'm guessing that one of the connections, the one that I show you, were probably loose, or probably the controller is getting stuck. It is an old controller, so I'm gonna recommend to replace it for a new one, since it looks very old. I would just want to play safe. I don't want to have a service callback for the customer, so I'm gonna replace the I'm gonna condemn the controller for a new one, so we can keep this unit running and the customer doesn't lose any product. So I'm gonna put everything back together, and I'm gonna leave to my second call. Alright, I just finished the call for the sandwich cooler, and when I was doing the service call, I had another service call, and this guy is a no heat service call, a propane system. Like he told me, the tanks are full, so I'm on my way right now, and he gave me a brief description about the problem. The stove is working, so he got gas, but every time that he tried to fire the furnace, it lights for a couple seconds and then the pilot go off. So I'm pretty much sure that the problem is the thermocouple. So I got thermocouples in my truck, so I'm gonna take a look and see what we got over there. Seems to be an easy service call, but I don't want to say too much because I don't want the service call turned the other way. So I'll see you there in a few minutes. We got this Deviant boiler. I tried to fire it up and it didn't work. Let me show you what is happening. I'm gonna shut the power off. I got this same boiler at home. Inducer motor gonna come up. That's the inducer motor. Now it don't even try to run. In the previous 2 trials I did, she ran for a couple of seconds and then she was hammering and then she stopped. So I got the book and I'm gonna see if I can pull any errors from the book and see what the problem is. So far the inducer motor is running. The pump, I can feel it. I can feel that it's running. I don't know what the hammering sound is coming from. Alright. You can hear the noise, right? Alright, I'm gonna make the long story quick and short. I called tech support because I couldn't figure out why she's shaking so much. I knew it was a water flow problem, so I cleaned these water filters and they're clean, but every time that she tried to run it starts shaking like crazy and it reached 210 degrees just like that. The maximum temperature is 200, so it puts the boiler in a locked out mode. So I called tech support to find out what is wrong with it because it's not showing any errors or anything like that, and the pump is bad. I mean, I can feel it that is trying to run, but I guess the impeller is damaged.
so there is no water flow through the boiler, and that's why she's reaching 210 degrees so quickly in a couple seconds, because the water is not going through the system and it just stays in here. So we're gonna get a new pump.
Alright, so far it's 2:35 and I believe this is gonna be the end of my Saturday. I don't think that I'm gonna have any more service calls so far. Looks like this everything pretty much quiet. This last customer, sadly I have to leave him with no heat and no domestic hot water, since this boiler is doing both. But anyways, at least it's not so cold. This guy took it, took it very nice. Nothing we can do right now. This company is gonna send this pump on Monday or Tuesday. It's on the warranty, so that's the good thing about it. He was pretty happy about that. The boiler has been installed a year and a half ago, so it surprised me that the pump went out so fast. But the guy took it very nicely. He says, all right, we're gonna manage. It's not too crazy right now. The temperature is not so bad. I don't like when this happens, at least I would like to do something so they can survive for the next few days, but it's not gonna happen. But anyways, alright, thank you guys for watching. It was my Saturday on call. Pretty much alright. No, it's not so cold right now. It's 60 degrees, so it's pretty much alright. Let's see what happens tomorrow, Sunday. And I don't think it's gonna be too bad. This weather is helping, Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.